Great Bay is part of the North Atlantic Flyway, which is an air route that many migratory birds use. 20 species of waterfowl, 27 species of shorebirds, and 13 species of wading birds use Great Bay as a wintering area or migratory stopover. Winter waterfowl counts in Great Bay average 5,000 birds annually, with black ducks being the most prominent species. Over 80% of all waterfowl that winter in New Hampshire's coastal areas are found in Great Bay, and during the summer, these residents share their space with our migratory visitors. We have a breeding pair of osprey that call the reserve their home during the summer months. Every spring, they fly back to the same nest and continue to add more materials and repair any winter damage. Their nests can be found by standing on the boardwalk at the scope and looking in between the two clumps of pine trees beyond the cluster of long marsh grasses called Phragmites. Osprey, sometimes called fish hawks because they feed almost entirely on fish, are a cosmopolitan species. This means that they are found all over the world's waterways and coastlines. They are specifically adapted to hunt fish. Some of these adaptations include a reversible outer toe that allows them to grasp with 2 toes in the front and 2 toes in the back, barbed pads on the soles of their feet, sharp talons, and a sharp curved beak. When an osprey catches a fish, which they do 70% of the time, it will line up its fish to the direction of flight so that there is less wind resistance. Some people refer to this behavior as fish surfing. Like the nest we have here at Great Bay, osprey prefer to build their nests on man-made structures, with about 12 miles of shallow fishing grounds around the nest. They construct it from sticks and line it with bark and other materials. When a pair want to have offspring, the male usually collects materials and the female creates the nest. This nest can become up to 6 feet wide over the lifetime of the birds. Ospreys lay between 1 and 4 eggs, which will hatch within a few days of each other, and are cared for by both parents until the chicks learn to fly. Osprey were one of the many birds harmed by the use of the pesticide DDT. This pesticide softened the eggshells of birds, and when the parents went to incubate the eggs, the shells broke, killing the unborn chicks inside. Osprey have made an astonishing recovery after DDT was banned in the United States in 1972. Since then, their populations have grown in many areas and made a full recovery. With the success of the DDT ban under wing, new challenges now face these birds: habitat loss and pollution. With the increase in shoreline development for housing or commerce and the removal of the osprey's natural nesting materials, they have had to use man-made materials to create their nests. This creates a problem because chicks can get caught in these materials and either be injured or die in the nest. This and many other reasons is why Great Bay National Estuarine Research Reserve created the platform for the osprey pair and installed a monitoring camera to monitor the osprey activity.